Welcome back to Gamer Pie. Today we are continuing our series.
I believe we have dubbed this Blood Ross.
And with me, special guest.
I am Bob Ross.
And
Jules.
Zach.
And this is Ed at the controls. So we just died. And let's keep going. Death will not stop us here, right, Bob?
That's right.
Clearly
Remember,
didn't stop you.
There's no mistakes, only happy little accidents.
I'm a happy little accident.
Yeah, my mom told me that too.
So, I have to bring, because I was going to bring this up. We were talking last
Jesus
episode
Christ.
about. Holy crap.
Died in one shot.
We were talking about Mr. Rogers, and so Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, like doing that show, there was subject matter that was really ballsy for its time. And one in particular that comes to mind, I've seen pictures from the episode, I've heard about it, I haven't seen the episode myself. But apparently there's an episode that there's a couple of episodes that involves nuclear war in the land of make-believe.
Holy shit!
I think I've heard of this one,
Like,
actually.
the second part, you actually see, like, a bombed-out land of
What the
make-believe.
fuck? What the fuck?
Bob, did you know about this?
Who do you think made the bomb?
Okay.
I had to paint little mangled puppets all over the field.
But, like, there was...
It was a delightful day.
Not for the magical land of make-believe.
It's okay. They got better.
But I really...
You need, if you can find that, you should send that to us.
I'm at very least gonna try and find maybe like a few frames from the episode for right when I was bringing it up, so we can see we could share the just carnage.
The nuclear blast had fused King Friday's crown to his head.
Oh, I repeat, this was such a good idea.
This was such a great idea.
Oh shit! We gotta give that necromancer of yours like a big tip once this is all done.
What do you think was in the bag?
Yeah.
I mean, hell, I just had to go meet that one old rabbi. He got plenty of tips.
He said he could give us a discount on our next deal if we
Was
want
that
to
a
do
foreskin
a.
joke?
He said he wanted to give us. He said he's willing to give us a discount if we want to do a double resurrection.
Who else would we get?
I mean, I would love to just bring back Randy Savage. Ask him if he really if he really did have a tag team with Stephanie McMahon. If you catch my drift.
Oh. Wait a minute, wouldn't she have been like?
Yeah.
Huh.
Why else do you think they never mentioned him for years?
Well then. I need a moment to process that.
This is one fucked up show you guys have.
She snapped into a Slim Jim, all right.
God damn it!
But it's fine, because he snapped into a tree.
Oh.
Oh god!
Oh fuck!
Yeah, so this is an uncommon thing. Just
Are those
Souls.
scarecrows?
Oh Jesus!
Just being a Souls player, I mean, just suddenly more and more enemies. Oh!
Can you?
Oh, I can still
can
dodge.
Can you not pause in this like the Souls games?
Yup.
Oh, damn it!
That always turned me off from the Souls games. Is the inability to pause.
You
I
just
can
gotta
s- I can
cutlass
see where
through
it
your
would
scrotum.
be a problem. A lot of players what it is, because if you need to pause, go sit at a bonfire. If you need to pause during the middle of like action and shit, that's where the problem comes in. Especially because a big draw to the Souls series and Souls-like games in general is the invasion mechanic, where players can suddenly jump into your game either to help you or do
a
some
massive cock?
really horrible crap. I mean, I've got a... When I was playing Dark Souls 1, and one of my favorite griefing grounds was an area called Sen's Fortress. There's an area in Sen's Fortress where there's a very narrow walking path and these large pendulum axes swinging. I got on top of one of the axes and I would just start throwing shit at people. I would get into their world, I'd get up on top of one of these axes, and I'm just riding it. So they come through this walking path and they're like, what the hell is that? And then the giant beam of souls comes and kills them.
So I've ridden an axe or two in my time.
Okay, Bob.
So I think the issue that you're having here is you really need to beat them. Just beat the devil out of them. See, I have lots of practice in that. When I clean off my paint from my brushes, I give them a little whack and just beat the devil out of them. I get them in the paint thinner, and I just whack them against the can. And sometimes, if I'm bored, I'll whip my dick out and whack that against the can too.
Jules, you since you're a Souls guy, what's your thoughts on Neo? Because I kind of want to play that.
Okay, so I haven't had a chance to play Nio yet.
That's how you pronounce it?
Neo, I can't remember.
It's Neo.
It looks like a lot of fun. Everybody I know who's
I think you
played
pronounce it trash.
Anyways, so
My afro would absorb the impact.
we're gonna miss that water bottle.
Continue.
So, everyone has gone, oh, it's Dark Souls, it's Japanese skin, I would honestly say from what I've seen, it's a little bit more accessible story-wise. They really do guide you through the story a bit more. You can kind of understand it. A big thing with the Souls series and with Souls-like games is they try not to ham-fist the story to you. There's a lot of inferred story, a lot of context clues, even just small interactions with a seemingly innocuous character can hold quite a deep amount of the game's lore.
Well, I also heard that you can actually pause. Then the yokai stuff sold me on it.
Yeah, there's also I've seen some silly shit down there. There's some kind of system involved that like pretty much has super moves.
Do they have the ass-eating turtle?
Which shocked me.
Don't you play as the world's first weeboo in that game? Technically, he's history's first weeb. It's kind of based somewhat on history. Also has that one black samurai that served Nobunaga. Why isn't he in any of the the Samurai Warriors games or Sengoku Basara?
Because he's just too awesome.
Right. Well, they're making a movie of him apparently.
Ah, shit, the sound.
Please tell me you played Legendary.
Oh, I wish. You and me both, Bob. I still want Terry Crews to play Nappa from Dragon Ball Z.
Vegeta, what's his power level? I have range.
Yes, you do!
Oh. So I gotta bring in a Terry comment. Anyone else here seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
I've been meaning to, but I don't have like Hulu or anything like that, so.
Well, isn't it like on basic cable, like on Fox?
Yeah, but I don't have an antenna plugged into my TV.
I've watched a few episodes and I've been enjoying it. Especially freaking Commander Holt is amazing.
Isn't Andy Samberg in that too?
Isn't he the main character?
Yes, he is. Also, I think you just killed the Undertaker.
Well, his career is already dead. Once you lose to Roman Reigns, there's no coming back.
I think his career was with me in that shallow grave that alongside my dear friend.
So.
Oh shit.
Ooh. It's going to more PBS territory, and it's going to be a little bit more
Jesus.
fun. So, I'm reading the latest. This is going to sound like a weird segue. Reading the latest Power Rangers comic because.
That is a weird segue.
Well, because this week Shattered Grid starts. The first issue of Shattered Grid will be released. But at the end of Shattered Grid Prelude, they had a advertisement for a new comic called Labyrinth Coronation. And, I think Jim will be smiling at this one. It's actually set before Labyrinth. And, well...
But does it have as much David Bowie package?
It's supposed to be a younger Jareth, so quite possibly. We'll see a more virile Bowie. If there is such a thing.
Speaking of packages, did you see that thing online from, like, I think it was last week, where people measured out Luigi's penis?
They measured out who?
Luigi.
So, Mario Tennis, Mario Tennis All-Stars, whatever they're calling this thing?
Yeah, they have Mario Tennis Aces or whatever.
Yeah, Aces. So people are, like, looking at Luigi's character model, and they're noticing a bulge in his pants. Well, they started, like, doing, like, all this advanced algebra bull crap. I mean, and for some reason, they figured out that, like, his dick is, like, 3.7 inches flaccid.
This is almost as dumb as when people were obsessing over Mario's nipples.
I love the internet and hate it at the same time. It's looking like that's the path to go, but the giant double doors with the block and the... I think that's going to be your first boss.
Yeah, I kind of figured that, especially when it rattled. So
Usually,
I'm gonna...
Yeah, usually so a common thing throughout, at least I noticed it in Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3, I couldn't give enough of a fuck about Dark Souls 2 to go too much further. Giant double doors at the early point of the game mean this is the boss that's going to teach you really how to use the combat mechanics. So yeah, you might want to, like, search the area, clear some shit out.
Rest in peace.
What he's telling you is to get good, scrub.
Yeah. I at least usually give people until the first boss to give them their first get good.
Just trying to see if I can find anything.
Find John Cusack's career in there.
Also in the same shallow grave.
So
I just found a Molotov.
Yep.
Mike and Jeffrey were watching some John Cusack movie where he's stuck in a hotel room and Samuel Jackson's there. And we were making jokes about his dead career. It's like, I think he peaked with Better Off Dead.
Wow.
Which is the comedy that makes light of suicide.
Yeah.
Well, everyone knows. According to the MASH theme song, suicide is painless.
Is that really in the MASH theme song?
Yeah, that's actually the name of the song.
Wait, so you know now that Disney owns Fox, does the dude in the dress in MASH, is he a Disney princess?
Finger?
No, but because Thor is now Jane Foster, and Thor is the Prince of Asgard, is Thor a Disney princess?
Okay.
Wait.
Being fair, Jane's probably gonna be Thor for about another month.
I think Shuri from Black Panther is more of a Disney princess at this point. Can we get a MASH world for Kingdom Hearts 3?
So... oh, God. Yeah, because we really need to play Kingdom Hearts in the Korean War.
I'd play that game.
It's better than having Chicken Little as a summon.
I have 4 Molotovs.
Why can't my hair be a summon in that game?
They would not have enough data to process it. Your hair would be the most difficult thing to render.
I just started thinking about about
They would
MASH.
need more video cards than a cryptocurrency miner.
So I'm watching. One, Bob, how the fuck do you know about that?
I told you, I have range.
He's been keeping up with the times.
Man, I didn't know they had free Wi-Fi in that graveyard. I didn't know Bob Ross got buried with a smartphone.
We used the head. We used the head of King Friday. You know, the same head that the crown was fused into in that explosion that we made. That actually has Wi-Fi.
God damn it. So,
Oh, do all the enemies respawn?
yep.
Yeah.
So, I was gonna make a comment about that, but it was too late. You already hit the confirm. So usually when you use things like bonfires, in this case with weird skull things popping up, that usually means that everything that you had just killed up to that point has been respawned.
Have at thee!
Oh, this is gonna be
Is
great.
he just carrying a piece of wood?
Yes.
That would make a wonderful palette. All the paints I can smear on there.
Oh, he's not dead.
Yeah, Undertaker's still alive. Now he's dead.
So, if that guy is made out of hay, why is he carrying around fire?
I don't think they're made out of hay.
Then they have pubes on their face.
I mean, so do you.
No witty comeback there, Bob?
Eat my ass.
Ow.
I've momentarily distracted our necrolized guests with a fine selection of paints.
They are wonderful paints. I've been presented with my own brand of landscape paints that I have not seen in quite a while. It's a very wonderful assortment of colors. We have a nice dark sienna.
They got Betty
Nice.
White there.
Just a little bit of Betty White. And we have some titanium white.
Ow.
Some Van Dyke brown. You can use that to paint yourself a nice Van Dyke mustache. Or to, cover up the shallow grave of a Mr. Van Dyke.
Two of them now. His brother's dead too. Oh wait, no, one Dick's still alive. It's the other one that's dead. He'll be dead soon.
Wow.
Oh come on, he's like what, 80?
Hey, he's also my friend. I don't like you slandering my buddy Pussy Van Dyke. So we have other wonderful colors. A Persian green. Yellow orchard.
You're still fighting Undertaker.
Why die?
Alizarian crimson.
Is there levels to this, or is it like Monster Hunter with like your equipment's like your level?
No, there are levels that are, if it plays anything like Souls, yes, there are levels that are associated with your stats. So every time you raise a stat, you increase your level.
I must have been high when I came up with these colors, because what the fuck color is mountain mixture? This is why I left the cocaine.
Tar black. Oh wait, that's the heroin.
I didn't touch that stuff. See, I have morals and limits.
So I brought up MASH for a moment, and another show that was really ballsy about its subject matter. I mean, it was set in the Korean War. One of the episodes I was watching was actually about a baby gets left in the camp. A baby of an American soldier and a Korean woman. And they actually did touch on a subject matter because
Oh, Jesus.
this is an issue of the... I'll wrap it up quick. Put simply, there are countries that have policies in place for if one of their soldiers knocks up a woman in a country. Especially in the Korean War, we didn't. We actually outright refused to take in children. I don't know if that's still the case nowadays. It might still be.
I thought they burned them alive.
Ooh, that's a little dark. Coming from a veteran.
Alright, Bob, what
Why
did
do
you think?
I paint? I think you're awful at this game.
That's why
But
we're
hey.
playing it.
You can always get better. It's like me. I got better. See, I was dead and now I'm here. Oh God, it's all coming back to me. Oh
Give
God.
me the gun!
Get the fucking gun!